Welcome to Wild World News.
What is happening, Magnus? So Will Smith has responded to Chris Rock's show, his special, where he addressed the slap and how he felt about the whole situation. And Will Smith says that he's hurt over Chris Rock's comments, This is one of those things where before I even read this, I gotta say, I was him, I personally wouldn't have responded because I knew this was coming. The man was embarrassed in front of the whole world when you slapped him. Stuff like that people can be angry for years over stuff like that. I mean, that's worldwide embarrassment. Even though he did play it well, he took it well, he behaved professionally, and because it would have looked real bad if the both of y'all was rolling around on stage. You know what I mean? So let me see what this says. All eyes on the slap heard around the world again as Oscars 2023 looms this coming Sunday. Will Smith was left embarrassed and hurt over Chris Rock's comments in the latest special, which reignited the controversy, according to the news report. Now, embarrassed, that says something. So he's, for Chris to talk about it again, it's like you sit there, you watch it, and you realize what you did, and your relationship, aired in front of the world with your wife and him and everything, and it's like, yeah, I'm embarrassed by all this, and at the same time, I'm hurt, and I get it, but I think most people are gonna say, well, now that he's clapped back, just now let's let it be water under the bridge, because it's like, you did what you did, you apologized, he had time to think about what he was going to do, how he was going to respond, he responded, you was wrong initially, let's get over this, it was a joke, and it wasn't, so the famed funny man used his latest stand-up specials to verbally clobber Smith for slapping him on stage at last year's Oscar ceremony. Among the myriad of digs at 2022's Best Actor winner in his comedy special titled Chris Rock's Selective Outrage, Rock left no stone unturned, and he recalled the moments the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air actor struck him across the face. What's funny was, when I was watching it, I actually thought he was going to go harder. I was like, oh, here we go. I mean, I sat up in my seat and everything. I was like, oh, babe, here we go. Me and her was watching it. And, I tell you the truth, I thought he was nice. I thought he was going to go hard. And then after I saw, other people were like, yo, we thought he was going to go harder. He was, a lot of people were saying some people were saying they thought he was too nice. Kind of like he should have went harder. I mean, I accepted what he gave. You know what I mean? But I was like, I thought he was going to go harder, though. You know what I mean? Will's embarrassed and hurt by what Chris said about him and his family in his Netflix special. A source told Entertainment Tonight. He didn't watch it, but he had people tell him what Chris said. The insider went on, adding that Will and Jada have seen comments about it. I'm sure they have. I mean, you have to say off of social media, period, point blank, if you don't want to know what he said. And then if you got friends, then you kind of itchy. All right, what did he say? What did he say? You know what I mean? We will apologize to Chris and would like to let it go. The source added, Smith reportedly feels Netflix made a distasteful move airing Rock's special. That's one of the things where I know people are going to say, well, it was distasteful for you to go up on stage and slap the man like that. So, what goes around comes around. Like, playing devil's advocate, that's what people are going to say. Well, you reaped what you sowed. You sowed distaste, and distaste came back. Now it's even. The pendulum has swung in both directions. Now let's let it go. I know that's what people are going to say. The Post has reached out to Smith's reps for comment. Meanwhile, the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Science has announced a special crisis team to help avoid any similar beatdowns. It's funny. Beatdowns at Sunday's ceremony. Bill Kramer, who took over as CEO of the Academy in July 2022, revealed that the designated team will be ready to spring into action. Yeah, it ain't going to happen again. We have a whole crisis team, something we've never had before, and many plans in place, Kramer said. We've run many scenarios, so it is our hope that, it won't happen again. Yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I can't even really, let me tell you something. Will Smith is a superstar. He's a megastar. For him to slap you and embarrass you like that, man, like I said, I try to put myself in Will's place and think, like, if I was that huge of a star, the type of embarrassment someone would have from me slapping them in front of the whole world. I apologize. He don't want to talk to me. He's still mad. Whatever he says next, I'm letting go. It's like in the streets, some people be like, you know what? Like something will happen and your boy might come up and he might punch you. And you might be like, all right, I'm going to give you that for what I did. I'm going to give you that. All right? It's kind of like, don't swing anymore or we fighting to chill. But it's kind of like, all right, I deserve that. Let it go. That's how I'm feeling with this situation. Just let it go now. Just let it go. Post comments down below. Let me know what you all think. If you enjoyed my reaction to this news, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and share. 10 million subscribers. Woo!